Hey peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and this evening we are going to have a lovely chilled out crafty live. So my plan is to work on filling the paint pan set that I got from BeeBeeCraft a little while back. I've been very much looking forward to filling that up, and it seemed like the perfect sort of chilled out activity to be doing on a stream. And I also recently finished my miniature house from cutebee, and so I thought I would show that off as well. Who have we got in the chat? I can see we've got the lovely M. Hey bestie. We've got Dotty Crafter. Hey Roxy. We've got Muttnuts. Hey hey. So we've got Bex from Black Whisper Crafts. Welcome in. If you are new, please do pop into the chat and say hey. It's always nice to be able to welcome everybody. But if you just want to work and lurk or sit back with a cuppa, you are of course more than welcome to. So, right, I think we'll start with miniature house before I get all covered in paint. And then I can put that to one side and then do the messier job. We've got Dylan, we've got Kayleen. Welcome, welcome. Hello, people. So yeah, also just to say I have got my BeeBeeCraft discount code running along the bottom here. So if that's something you want to use, feel free. Yeah, always use discount codes whenever you can. Never pay full price for anything. That's my motto. Yeah. Right, quick sip of coffee and then I shall get on with showcasing this miniature house. So the house came from a company called cutebee. I got mine through Amazon though. They are available a little bit of everywhere. So this is the booklet of what it should look like. I will say I still haven't figured out the wiring in mine to get the electrics to work. So you are seeing it without the lights on. Which is a shame because it does look super cozy with these like warm yellow lights showing. But yeah, so this is all the instructions for how I put it together. And bits that are glued together now. There was nothing that was like impossible. Pages glued together again. Yeah, nothing that was like completely impossible. Some of it was very fiddly. And definitely I was glad that I had invested in, I bought like a pack of 5. Let me grab one. I bought like a little multi-pack that had a bunch of different glues from Aileen. So there was the tacky glue, the clear gel, there was a fast grab, there was something else. There was a whole bunch of them. And that was really useful because certainly for different parts of this project, different glues were necessary. Yes, Roxy, I did indeed. I built part of the kitchen as a live stream, yeah. But it's quite a close-up fiddly job and therefore not great to watch me work on. I've taken the lid off because this has got like a perspex box around it, so you can see in. So this is sort of your top-down view. So you're seeing the bathroom here, bedroom, and then like a little office space. Let me just see, can I get a little bit more light on this? Oh no, that's just worse. That's just more shadows. Let's not do that. Maybe, let me see if I can bring it up a little bit. So there we go. We've got this sort of landing area, that was my favourite bit to do. It was the last thing I did, and it was my favourite, was filling this bookcase with lots of little knickknacks and stuff. So there's books and plants and shells and photos and all sorts of little things there. We've got a little laptop and a book and obviously a light that would work, hopefully. Miniatures are not for you, Muttnuts. They don't end well. This was the first time I'd done anything like this. And I worked on it kind of slow and steady. I didn't give myself any sort of time frame to get it done. And yeah, I think that was the way to do it. I wouldn't want to do one of this as like a monthly project. I'll definitely get it finished in this time frame. And the little bathroom's got a cute little shower, toilet. The toilet was one of the few things that came sort of as a solid piece. That was, you can have a look in the window as well. There you go. So we've got a window around the back. Yeah, the toilet was one of the few bits that came as like a solid, ready to go piece. So that's the upstairs. And we've got the stairs going down. This is the bit, oh, you can see my face in the reflection. So yeah, you'll have seen me do some of that kitchen. I think it was that island piece that I was working on in the live stream. You'll have seen that. Or if you haven't, you can always go back and rewatch it if you want. I think the kitchen took the longest, probably because it was the first bit I did. And so I was really just finding my feet. And then, yeah, we can look down on the living room area there, or you can look into it this way. Obviously, everything is completely glued down. So it's not like a doll's house where you can move furniture around. Everything in here is glued down, so you can completely see. I mean, I've currently got this on its side so that you can look in the sort of length of the house, and yeah, nothing's falling off. Yeah, I was really pleased. And then all the wires and things come round to the back, and then we've got this little door that opens up to the battery pack, which eventually I will figure it out. I think what I need to do is actually like solder the wires together into the battery pack, because I think that just twisting them together, which is what it tells you to do, isn't creating a good enough connection. And also, randomly, we've got a little music box built into it as well, so that, yeah, you can have it. I mean, you could have it on a little rotating stand maybe with the music playing, or just, I would imagine it would make quite a nice little nightlight with, once you've got the lights working, just having it in the corner of a room with some nice music playing. But yeah, so that is that. I'm trying to think how much it cost me. I feel like it was something around the £28 mark, maybe. I can't quite remember, but I have seen them in a variety of different prices. I haven't glued the lid on yet because I want to make sure I've got everything working before I do that, but then that'll go on there and protect it all from dust and bits and pieces. So that's, yeah, that's that really. Obviously, you can see through that little window there, and then we've got a little kitchen window as well, which lets us sort of see into the sink area. But yeah, I'm pleased with how it turned out. It was fun to work on. I learned a lot. It was interesting seeing things like how they had used little beads to make plant pots. And I think when I first started this, I had not prepared myself for how tiny the scale was. And the next one I've got to work on is an even smaller scale. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to pop this off to one side for now. I will take some nice pictures of it, nice close-up pictures, and pop them over on Instagram or something so that you can have another good look at the inside. So yeah, that's project number one, tick. I feel like March has been my sort of, I've been finishing off things well throughout this whole year. Really has been highlighted with finishing off projects. Yeah, finishing off diamond paintings that were left over from the previous year, finishing off that had been hanging around for a while. Yeah, I don't remember when I started it. I'll have to go back and have a look. But certainly it was a while ago. But yeah, so do check them out. Even if you're wanting to give something like this a try, I know Fansells. I have bought a miniature kit from Fansells. I've not done it yet, but that is super tiny. It was like this sort of size. If you go back and look at my Fansells unboxings, you'll see it. It's like a tin television set, like a retro television set, and then inside that it's like a little room. So yeah, I've got that to work on at some point. So right, let's get on with painting because we are 10 minutes in already. Oh, Martnuts, you're down to one whip till the April event starts. Oh wow, which April event are you doing? I am doing the wings and things, but also I think that it will also count for one of the other events as well, which is, where's my little list? Yes, Diamond Grandma and Diana Loves Colours are doing hashtag Fantasy Life 24, which is unicorns, mermaids, gnomes, dragons, etc. And I'm doing Wings and Things, which is the Paint with Friends event. And my canvas, which I will be kitting up next Wednesday, so you'll get to see it then, is a fairy. So she will count for Wings and Things, and she will count for Fantasy Life. Yeah, you'll Rox, if you are on the Paint with Friends group, there is a picture of it on there. But hang on, let me give you a quick look. This is my fairy that I'm going to be doing for Wings and Things and Fantasy Life 24. So she is from Craft Buddy. I will be kitting her up next week. So yeah, that is my plan. She is only a 30 by 30, so I'm leaving myself plenty of space for a bit of a chill month. But also I've got some other Wings and Things related off the canvas items and some partials that I think I'm going to try and work on as well. So right, BeeBeeCraft. So in my last BeeBeeCraft unboxing, I treated myself to an empty paint palette, paint pan set. It came with a whole bunch of empty pans. Let's just get you out there. Okay. Don't actually need that bit just yet. So the idea is I can fill these up with paints of my choice, and then when I am out and about, she says laughingly, well, wherever I am, I will have my perfect set of paints to take with me. So that is the plan. I think I'm just going to use the little ones. Maybe I might do maybe a big black and a big white, maybe. We'll see. But also, just to make things a bit more interesting, I have pulled out some mica powders because I thought it might be fun to have a look at incorporating some mica powder into the paint as well, to try and make them fully custom. These are all of my just cheap watercolor paints. I think these ones were probably from the Works. They are Reeves brand. I think Reeves is from the Works. Possibly. It's a student level kind of budget paint. So if it goes horribly wrong, I'm not losing lots and lots of money. If anyone is interested in getting yourself one of these, with all of the white pans inside, it was $6.62, and it's very nice little travel tin. It's got a little thing on the back, and in fact it was only after I'd unboxed it I realized I already had one that was, I think, probably the same. So this is my CYS Art Gallery handcrafted paint, and yeah, I think this is pretty much, this is the same pan. So yeah, I think these are the same, more or less. Obviously this one's only got 2 little dinks for water. This one's got 3. But so this is kind of what I'm hoping for. This one has got, these are all very, very metallic paints. Let's just listed the events she's doing. Wings and Things, Fantasy Life 24, Splish Splash Spring Bash. Gosh, say that 3 times fast. Splish Splash Spring Bash, Snack Attack 2024, Rain to Rainbows 204, should that be 2024 as well? Diamonds in the Rough. As of right now, these are the ones I'm doing. Wow. I hope you've got canvases, one canvas that can work for all of those. You're going to be a busy, busy bee otherwise. Right. I have got a piece of glass that I just took out of a photo frame. So it's not like particularly hard wearing, but I'm going to be careful with it. I'm just going to use that as my basic palette. I've got palette knives. I've also, just for any overspill, I've got these tiny mini palettes that I made out of resin a little while back when I was testing out little mini resin molds that I found. So they are for extras. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with it, I suppose. So what colours do we want? Do that. So we definitely want a yellow. What's my yellow options? We've got a deep yellow and a medium yellow. So do a yellow. We'll do a blue. Cerulean is nice. And we'll do a red. What are my red options? I've got brilliant red and crimson. So we'll go brilliant red. Or rose madder. Or magenta. No, we'll stick with that. Sorry. I really should have made these decisions beforehand, shouldn't I? So we'll start with those, and then we'll work from that. 6 canvases, but 5 of them will work for Snack Attack. Wow. Oh, you mad woman. Right. Let's start with a light colour, shall we? So I'm not entirely sure how much paint it will take to fill. That's a horrible colour. I'm going to try and bring you down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I still have not replaced my recording arm. It's currently held together with hot glue. It's on my list of things to do. That's, in fact, it looks better on camera, but in person it just looks like mustard. And that is very orangey. So, but the whole point of doing this is so I can have custom paints that are just for me, just perfect how I want them. So let's see if I can get this yellow colour to be the sort of yellow that I want. Deep yellow, medium yellow, yellow ochre. That's going to be more of a brownie. What are you? Raw umber. Nope. Have I got a white? I hope I've got a white. Lemon yellow. That's what we need. We need some lemon yellow. Brighten it up a bit. So yeah, so these will all be completely unique colours. Nobody else will have them. Nobody else would want them. Diamonds in the Rough has the biggest size requirement too. Oh gosh. What's the size for that then? In fact, I'm just going to take my jewellery off for doing this. I can see myself getting covered in paint. Yeah, the watch is coming off too. Okay. So this will probably have to be filled. Well, they won't be filled perfectly because I know that when they dry, quite often they will dip down in the middle and then you can like top them off, but I won't be able to make exactly the same colour again. But that was quite a good guess as to how much I'd need. The Warmth of Home from DSE, 50.8 by 68.7. Wow. Right. Okie dokes. I'm not going to put, or am I? Am I going to put them straight into there? Do you know what? I think I might, just so that they're kept somewhere safe. So. Yeah, so that's number 1 done. So I'm just going to get the primaries in, and then we can play around with something else more exciting. Yeah, but not too bad. Just got some spray water on hand just to help keep this clean. There, done. So we've done our yellow. We want to do a red and a blue. That's quite a nice red. I'm happy with that. I'm going to put a little bit of the magenta in there. Ooh, which is very liquidy. Probably didn't need to do that. Right, it's time to get mixing. If I was using powdered pigments for this, then I would need to use like a, almost like a pestle and mortar. It's called a muller. It's like a glass thing that you smooth the paint between, but because I'm already using liquid pigment, I'm not needing to do that. So that makes things a little bit easier. Just realised I haven't put my background music on today, and it's a little bit late now. So apologies for massive silences between me talking and concentrating. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves in the comments. So it's funny, actually, I knew that this was what I was going to be doing, and then it's like one of those things where you think about something and then everybody else is doing it. I've seen 2 other YouTubers in the last 2 weeks who have done some sort of make your own paint kind of thing. I don't know if I'm really on trend or if I'm late to the party. But we will see. But does anybody else find that though, when you're you have an idea for something and then suddenly like everybody is doing that? I feel like particularly when it comes to content creation, you sort of have to be ahead of the curve with everything, which is really hard to do and quite stressful. And I try not to worry about it too much. But, right, there's my nice red. All over my hand. Oh no, I've spilled it down the side. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can totally understand that. But that's saying the aim is just to get half of the painting done. Yeah, I think there was a conversation on Instagram the other day about this, actually, about how less and less events now are requesting a new start or a finish, because Who has the time? I feel like I'm in a unique position where I probably could do a new start for every event, but I don't know that I would enjoy it. Right, what's next? Blue. So, oh, that's a nice blue. I was thinking that I was going to get through this super quickly, and I just looked at the time and we're like already heading towards half an hour. So I don't know that I'm going to get all of this done in an hour, but never mind. The point is not to rush it. The point is to just chill and chat. Just realised that anybody coming to this live late and not realising I've got a piece of glass down here is going to wonder what the heck I'm doing to my channel logo. Talking of channel logos, I have my channel logo has been made as a cloisonne kit and is on its way to me now. So I'm very excited. Yeah, they very kindly organised to do that for me because I'd said that it was something I was looking at doing myself as a DIY kind of thing, and I asked any advice from them, and they were like, yep, we can do that for you, no problem at all. So I'm getting a lovely custom cloisonne kit heading to me. Yeah, so of course as soon as that arrives you're going to get to see it, and yeah, I shall work on that as online as much as I can. So as I've got this blue smudge here, I figure that I might as well go in and do some purple. They are my favourite colours, and also I want to add in some of this indigo mica. This is just the mica powders that you get to use with resin. I figured I'd give it a go. If it doesn't work, I haven't really lost very much. So we will see. That is a very dark purple there. Oh yeah, that is very, very dark. We might want to lighten that up a little bit. Where is the white? Oh no, no! Oh, I thought it was going to be all... Yeah, it is a little chunky. The white is not as liquidy as the others. Kayleen's still working on Black Cat by candlelight. It's dragged for you. Oh no. Oh, that is a shame. Sometimes just putting it to one side for a bit, doing something else, and then coming back to it, I find is quite useful. Just take a break. I've gone from too much paint to not enough paint. Oh, that was a horrible sound. I knew I'd put this to one side for a reason. Just sort of collect it back up again into a pile. Okay, let's get some mica in here. I don't know how much I'm going to need. That much. This is very much a see what happens kind of situation. And obviously I've no idea how this paint is going to perform with the mica in it after the fact, but we shall see. I'm going to add a little bit more of the purple pigment now though, which I have put to one side and lost. What I should have done is also made up some gum arabic, because you can use that when you're making paints. As a binder. So if I was working with dry pigment, you can use all sorts of things as a binder for paint, but gum arabic is quite traditional. I don't know that I can see any of that mica in there. I might just... We'll see. I wonder if it's because I put the white in there, and the white tends to take away the translucency from the paints, so you end up with more of a gouache finish. But who knows? It's very smooth and creamy. I'm liking the texture. Yeah, you can't really see that mica coming through. I have to keep working on that. I think if I try, I might do a green with some mica in it and see how that comes out without adding any white, because I think the white might affect it. Right, another clean up. So yeah, I know this is a bit of a weird one for me, but I wanted a chance to show off the palette and the pans, and so yeah, this just seemed like a fun thing to do. And obviously last week we had the Astara ritual, and just a very mini unboxing for you guys. That was my Crafted Make pen, which I'm super happy with. This Friday I've got another unboxing for you. It's the second half of my Dreamer Designs unboxing. And surprisingly, my video planning calendar for April is getting pretty full already. So yeah, we've got lots of new things coming up on the horizon. I have in the past done some book reviews, and I'm sort of bringing that back. That's going to be a monthly segment now. I am working with Moon Books, who are the people that published my book, or that I worked with to publish a book. They have given me some books to review, so I'm going to hopefully do one in-depth book review for you every month, hopefully with something practical linked to it. I want to try and keep things interactive where possible. So yeah, what's this one? Sap green. Oh wow, that's considering the colour on the tube, that is not what I was expecting, but okay. And that is the trouble with some of these sort of student grade things. So this is light green, which is lighter green. Oh, that's the right one. That's, you don't need to apologise for things like that. You're all good. No worries at all. I have got purple on that tip still. I don't want to add that. to the green because we'll just get brown. Right, so this is a chameleon powder rather than, oh, that's so pretty, rather than a mica. That is far too much. Never mind. So, okay, glitter everywhere now. I'm hoping that this might come through a little bit better in the paint. We will see. I've also got some actual gold flakes, so I might try, not today, but maybe at a later date, doing something with actual gold flakes in the mix. Just to see how it comes together. But yeah, I'm wearing a black top at the moment, and it's now sparkling like you would not believe. What I have noticed is that as soon as you add anything like the mica or powders, of course it sucks the liquid out of the paint, so it just makes it a little bit more pasty. I'm just going to add just some actual water, just basic water. See if I can get that incorporated a little bit more. No. Can we see any of that sparkle? I don't think I can. I clearly don't know what I'm doing when it comes to making magical sparkly paints, but never mind. The idea, talking of magical sparkly paints, the idea of creating a specific set of paints for magical purposes, I do like that idea, and I think I would like to play around with some natural pigments. Maybe, you know, look at grinding up flower petals and things, and you know, much like I'm sure a lot of us did as children, making perfumes and things. But yeah, the idea of having a set of specifically designed sort of ritual paints, I quite like that idea, because of course the more of yourself you put into anything that you're doing, then the more power you're giving it, the more powerful it will be. Yeah, this is not nearly as satisfying as all those custom paint videos you see on Instagram, but still, I think I can actually see a bit of sparkle in that one though. So, is that Rox? You need to get your paints out to practice. Yeah, I think we are all a little bit guilty of letting hobbies go by the wayside sometimes. So, we've now got not quite a roidy biv. We need an orange in there, definitely. And I've put them in the wrong order for them to be rainbow colours. But yeah, we should definitely put an orange in there. And yet again, clean this off. Ooh, you can see the sparkle on there. So something's going to be sparkly. Looking for inspiration for your photo frame? Yeah, I've done a sketch. I sort of traced around the photo frame in my sketchbook, and I've been playing around with ideas. I know what design I want to do. I'm just trying to decide what techniques I'm going to use to get there, because I'm toying between using the digging out my pyrography set or painting. I don't know. So we will see. It'll be a mystery for now, because I don't know the answer. So I can't even spoil it for you because I don't know. Right, orange. I'm just going to lighten that up a little bit with some medium yellow. So with this one, I guess it makes sense to go with the gold mica. Pop that on the top. Yeah, so once these are all dried, I will do something with them. I will paint a picture using them so that you can see how they come out. This has turned into no paint at all. Yeah, I think that the wood of the frames. Do I have it to hand? I don't. No, but it's. Oh, this is not a good example, but it's this sort of thickness of wood. So and yeah, it's this lighter colour. This is one from Witch Casket. My brain went blank then. That has been laser etched. So yeah, I wouldn't be doing anything as fancy as all that, but it would still be. I don't know. I got too many ideas and only one frame. I'm definitely going to buy some more. Yeah, there are 8 pagan holidays in a year, and I'm naturally inclined to kind of want to make one for every festival, and then be able to change them up. I've got. Where's my wheel? So I have. This is from Wendy Andrews. She is an artist who does beautiful work, but she created this wheel of the year that you turn and you get like the goddess sort of representation of that festival, and then also you get a little poem on the back. So yeah, so definitely having something that I could change around for each festival would be nice. Yeah, it just says, yeah, too many options. Oh, sorry, that is very squeaky. Definitely think just a little bit of water just helps once you start adding in the dry stuff. So if you can hear a cat, it's because she's at the back door and she's mewing to get in. But they've only just had their dinner. I don't like them to come in too soon after dinner because they have, apologies for TMI, but they have a horrible habit of eating their dinner really quick and then coming inside and throwing it up everywhere. So we have to sort of let them stay outside till their dinner's gone down. I think maybe I can see the sparkle in that one. We will see. Right. So we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, Yeah, definitely made too much of that one. It's just... I think whilst I've got this orange here, I might as well go in for a brown. Oh, yeah, it's a good job I took my jewellery off. So I've got a burnt umber. What's this one? And a burnt sienna. Let's have a little bit of both of those. See if we can make a rich, warm kind of chestnutty brown, I guess. Would be something that I could see myself using. All right, yep. I am happy enough with that one. So, hopefully those of you who are celebrating this weekend are looking forward to your celebrations. We obviously did all of ours last week, our sort of equivalent festival. But yes, we consumed a lot of chocolate and a lot of just, yeah, a lot of cake, a lot of chocolate. But a good time was had by all. That one's a little under full, but I think it'll be okay. Let's just, come on, just give it out. There we go. Click you in place. Oh, Roxy finally chose the diamond painting she's buying with her gift cards. The artist is Rachel Blackwell, Path of Dragons. Oh, very nice. Right. Now, within traditional watercolour, we don't often use black. We use like a dark grey, but I've got some raw umber and some Payne's grey. So I think I'm going to put that down. I've got some black mica, I should have got that out. That would have been very nice. Can I reach it? Not easily. Although, this could work just as well. Let's put a little bit of this in there. Oof. Again, it's just, that is gorgeous. Look at the way that that glows. Not glows, but reflects. That's lovely. Yeah. I don't know. It's difficult to see it on there. See it a little bit. You're getting some chill time with your partner. Excellent. That is good. It's always good. Oh, sorry. I was trying to avoid making scrapey noises on the glass. That's like the best thing about any sort of holiday. My husband does not get bank holidays off as standard because he works in food distribution and people always need food. However, it just happens that the bank holiday weekend is his weekend off. So just by luck, we will be off together. Not that I'm... This is me being at work. This is the closest I get to work. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can see that working. Oh, no, don't jump out there, you. Go on, get in. There you go. So, right, now I've got to clean up the black. You know what I should have done? Started with the white. I didn't think about that. Oh, dear. Do I need any other dark colours before I get into that? I don't think so. Let's just, yeah, get this one cleared up and we'll see about. The other benefit to sort of making your own colour mixes this way is that because you're using paints that have already been made up, you don't have to worry about them sort of going bad. Whereas if, for example, I've done tempera paint before that you make using egg yolk and pigment. Obviously with that you have to be careful because nobody wants a painting that is just mouldy eggs. So you do have to be a little bit careful. You can add clove oil or lavender oil, I've heard used before, to stop the paint from sort of going bad. Anything that's got a bit of an antiseptic-y kind of quality, or you might even get away with just a little bit of alcohol mixed in. I'm not sure, I've not tried that, so don't quote me on it. But yeah, I think there's options. Right, let's see if we can do a white. I'm just gonna make sure that I've properly cleaned this up. Oh. Yeah. I have got spray isopropyl alcohol as well, which would also work for cleaning this up nicely if it gets stained. I shall probably use that right at the end rather than in between. Where's the white? So the white was already quite dry. But I've got this shiny white mica, which is Dylan, you're working Sunday. Oh, it's not so bad. Just the one day. When I in a previous life, I was in the pub trade, so again, bank holidays, what are they? But it was always nice when you got sort of quite a chill day. I used to quite like working Christmas Day in the pub because we were only open from 12 till 3. So it was a really short shift. And I lived in a pub, so it's not like I had to go anywhere to get to work or anything. But yeah, the idea of just, it's just a few hours, and it was just your regulars that would come in, really. It was just quite nice. Add some more of that white. I should say a big thank you to Shaz at Pencil Surprises, because it was her and her dad that got me the mica powders. So thank you. They are still very much in use, not just in resin, but in a bunch of other stuff as well. God, yeah, this is like polyfiller. As soon as you add anything. Let's have a little spritz. But yeah, if you're doing this yourself or thinking of doing it, don't do it with acrylics, because when acrylics go hard, that's it. They're like permanently hard. Whereas with watercolors, they can be hardened and then reactivated with water, which is kind of what we're doing here. Is we're setting them up, and you can see already. You can see like this one particular looks very professional. Hi Ash, welcome. Good to see you. We are playing with paint. It's very therapeutic. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a bit like making mud pies. I wonder how much mica I could pack in here before it became completely unusable. Just the smallest amount of that extra sparkly stuff. Oh, you never need to apologise for not being here. No, people have lives. That's completely fine. Like actual lives, not going live. But also, yeah. I'm quite happy for people to watch now, watch later, not watch at all. Yeah, there's never a requirement. But it's always lovely to see people coming and hanging out still. Especially like you, now that the event's finished. I was very worried. Right, thank you. Right. Yeah, still seems to be going. Attendance was required on the syllabus. Oh, definitely not. But hey, I'm glad you're here. I'm going to make a pink now because I've got this white here and it sort of makes sense. Punk, yeah. You'll have to tell me when this is an acceptable pink for you. When is it Glinda pink? It's kind of blancmange pink at the moment. But yeah, this is just surprisingly therapeutic playing with this stuff. Hello. time zones, they're a funny thing. You're not late. It's fine. Just busy playing with pigments. Making some sparkly paint. It's a bit bubblegum at the moment. Does it need to be brighter, Em, or paler? Hi, Angel. Have the clocks changed for you guys overseas yet? Because ours don't change till the end of the month. I'm wondering if that's why there's a difference. The pink in the Oz movie would suggest paler. The Wicked movie is more like thank you for making me say a word I can't say. Prosciutto? Like the ham? Okay. Let's go paler and see what happens. This white is a load of rubbish anyway, so I might as well use it up. Yeah, I thought it'd been a bit quiet today. It's because all you loud ones weren't here. It's still quite bubblegummy. I'm going to stick some white mica in and see if that does a difference. Let's experiment. Also, I've just looked at the clock. I think this will probably be the last one that I can fit in here. The dress in the poster looks like ham. Well, at least you have to wear it and I don't. I get to wear a nice black, green, purple, blue dress. Right. Yes, quiet little mice in the back of the room. Oh. I am happy to have you here, no matter how noisy or quiet you are. Right. I can fit one more big one in, or maybe one more small one. Yeah, maybe one or two. Seems a shame to waste this pink. I'm just gonna pop this into a spare one. Oh, do you know what I completely forgot about? Completely forgot that I had these. I was going to fill those as well. So, oh wow. Next time. So I've got additional pink paint now. Now, flesh tones I am bad at. Let's see if I can't put something together. 5-hour live stream. No. No. Nope. How do I feel about the Wicked movie? I am quietly hopeful. I mean, the musical's fab. The book is fab, but they are two very different things. And yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to stretch the musical to being 2 movies, because that just seems excessive. But we will see. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm hopeful. I feel a bit better now that I've seen the trailer. Although, again, it feels like a lot of the stuff from the trailer is from the end of the movie, end of the musical. So I don't know. Oh, I did not know that, Em. They've turned Dr. Dillerman into a puppet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But I guess if they're having talking animals, then they should be, animals, capital A, as opposed to humanoid animals, I suppose. I don't know. I'm too used to the way that he's portrayed in the musical. I think that's the problem. But right, you are overfull. There. No. Stuck my finger in it. Okay. Right, so that is my first attempt at filling up the little paint palette. So then that goes in there. That way and then that way. So they can sit in there. In fact, I am going to leave them open so that they can air dry nicely. They can sit and do their thing, and then I will post an update and let you know how they turned out. And yeah, if it works, then I can go back and fill these little ones up and see how they go. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there will be more custom paints in my future. I definitely, for those of you that weren't here earlier, I was saying I quite like the idea of having a go at making some like magical paints. So maybe with natural pigments and adding in stuff that's makes them very specific to me, and then using them to create artwork for spellcasting or rituals. I think that, you can't be the crafty witch if you're not witchcrafting. Oh, this quite a nice little peach colour going on here. It's like a bit of a mixture. Looks like ice cream. It's making me hungry. But yeah, I've tried to waste as little as possible. But as I say, these were only cheap paints, so I'm just seeing how they go. And yeah, so I need to let them dry and then I can test them. I'll do some swatches. I will pop it on, just for fairness, it will probably go out to Patreons first, and then once I've figured out what they think, then it'll go out to you guys and you'll get to have a look. I am so, can you see how glittery I am? That's ridiculous. So much glitter just from a tiny bag of mica. This stuff, the chameleon powder, came from, I think it was Charlotte at the Resin Den. I'll have to get Shaz to pop their details up at some point on the Crafty Coven because I don't know them. But yeah, so that is just about everything from me. Now I've just got all the clearing up to do. I filled my palette. I mean, yeah, it's not quite at the standard of this one. But yeah, this one is handcrafted honey metallic paint, and this is made by me. So yeah, maybe I'll do some little side-by-side comparisons. What I think for a start is that obviously to get anything like this, I'm going to have to use so much more metallic pigment or whatever in what I'm making. So yeah, we will see. So right, I've rabbited on enough. I'm starting to cycle. I'm covered in paint and I can't drink my coffee. But thank you all for being with me. Those of you that were late for school, you might want to click on to the replay a bit later on, because at the beginning I showed off my miniature house, and that's all finished now, so you might want to just go back and watch that. Feel free. I will be back on Friday with an unboxing from Dreamer Designs, and yeah, that is all from me for now. Thank you so much. Please do consider yes, detention. Please do consider checking out the Patreon if you haven't already. It really does help to support the channel because I'm not monetized on YouTube. So that is yeah, that's how I pay for this stuff. Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this evening. I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay crafty.